across the border, food and clean water wait. But UNRWA is denied permission to deliver this aid and save lives. This outrage is occurring despite consecutive order by the International Court of Justice to increase the flow of aid into Gaza, which can be done if there is sufficient political will. You have the power to make the difference. The agency is under enormous strain. It is facing a campaign to push it out of the occupied Palestinian territory. In Gaza, the government of Israel seeks to end UNRWA's activities. The agency's requests to deliver aid to the north are repeatedly denied. Our staff are barred from coordination meetings between Israel and humanitarian actors. Worse, UNRWA premises and staff have been targeted since the beginning of the war.
On behalf of the Council, I welcome.
We demand an independent investigation and accountability for the blatant disregard for the protected status of humanitarian workers, operations and facilities under international law. To do otherwise would set a dangerous precedent and compromise humanitarian work around the world.
His Excellency, Mr. Ziad Abu Ammar.
The agency exists because a political solution does not. It exists in lieu of a state that can deliver critical public services. The international community has long attempted to contain, rather than resolve, the Israel-Palestine conflict. Lip service is paid to the two-state solution each time an escalation occurs, costing lives and hope. UNRWA has long been a custodian of the rights of Palestinian refugees. It can only relinquish its central role of providing critical services and protecting human rights when a political solution is realized. Until then, the political support of member states must be matched by funding.
فالوكالة تجسد أفضل ما يمكن للأمم المتحدة القيام به في مثل هذه الظروف من خلال الجمع بين الإشراف الدولي والقدرة الوطنية وبراعة التنسيق بين المساعدة الإنسانية والحماية والتنمية المستدامة والحفاظ على الحقوق.
The October 7th massacre was the embodiment of the Palestinian so-called right of return. That is exactly how they understand it. But it doesn't have to be this way. There are alternatives to UNRWA, among them NGOs and other UN agencies. Israel cannot and will not allow UNRWA to continue in Gaza as it did in the past.
Mr. Philippe Lazzarini, Commissioner General.
It is UNRWA, the backbone of humanitarian efforts in Gaza. Israel wants to break it. Do not allow it to do so. UNRWA deserves your support because only UNRWA has the ability to meaningfully help starved Palestinians in Gaza and provide vital services to Palestinian refugees in its 5 areas of operation.
Of the United Nations Relief and Works Agency. Good afternoon.
No.
So I just
But let's be clear. The attack against UNRWA are not about neutrality. The reason behind it is to strip the Palestinian refugees from their refugee status. This is what is at stake. Today, UNRWA keeps being accused of perpetuating the refugee status. But what's perpetuating the refugee status is the absence of a political solution. we have been a lasting temporary organization. But if today we are genuine in a political process, the agency can become again of a temporary nature and accompany the transition in order for the future state of Palestine to take over the public services like education and primary health.